Hey lovelies! Welcome to a get ready with me plus some embarrassing stories story time. For day old hair or even like after it dries from the shower, I love doing this little curling thing. I'm using the bedhead Tiggy. I just take little pieces and I hold it for like 5 seconds and now you have this beautiful, beautimous little curl. And I'm also gonna do it the opposite way. So this one gonna go under to make it look a little more realistic and natural. Natural, baby! So this first story took place, I was doing my driver's ed class. It was my very final one and I was in the car with the lady at the very end. She was amazing, by the way. I'm about to get out of the car, but she's just giving me some like final little pointers. I had to toot so badly and I kept trying to hold it and I was trying, but she just kept talking and she kept mingling. Oh no. And so in the middle of her talking right before we get out of the car, I tooted on accident and it smelled so bad. The worst part is that I didn't own up to it and she just like keeps talking, acting as if it does not smell like a poop hole, and I am so embarrassed, and obviously it was me. And so we just sat there. She's still talking, I'm still talking as if the car smells normal, and it reeked. And I also like to just take like some of the very tips of the other ones and go and kind of just curl them a little bit. Oh, it is bright! Ooh, girl! Oh, this is what we have Zoom for, y'all. Zoom. Oh! Okay, so now that I'm done curling my hairs, I like to go through and brush it out. See, it has some like nice body in there, some waves, some wobs, yes. And because my hair is a little bit greasy, I like to use this dry shampoo. This smells so good. It smells like tropical and like you're on a beach vacation in some exotic location destination. And then sometimes too, since I already got it out, I like to just put a little bit in the curl instead of hairspray, and it kind of adds a little bit of body. Yay! So now we are done with the hair. I just like to use a little bit of concealer under my eyes with like dark spots and blemishes. And I heard that your ring finger is supposed to be like your most delicate soft finger, and so it's better to do that under your eye if you use your fingers. So, story time. This guy had come over and he was hanging out with our family. And our family was making homemade lasagna. And so this guy was spending that time with us and he was talking to my dad, and my dad and him were just hanging out.
He's kind of around my age, and so I think, no, it would have been awkward at any age. Unless the kid was, no, it would have been awkward at any age.
I had brought him over some pasta so that he could try some of the pasta because he never had our family pasta before. As I go to give it to him, my hand was awfully close to his mouth and I expected him to grab it, but he didn't grab it. And so my hand is like right here, and so there's this awkward just pause between us where both of us are kind of like just doing nothing, and then he eats it. I did not mean to feed him. My dad was literally sitting right there as I feed this young man. I was like, oh no. I was so embarrassed. And to make matters even more awkward, oh no, he's in the next story as well. We were all watching this movie with some of our friends, so we were at a friend's house and he was there as well. I had sat down. He was like laying out sideways, kind of in front of me, and I was really uncomfortable like in my seating position. I went to go and cross my legs. My foot slid up the back of his thigh and up his bottom. Up his bottom cheek, and then to make matters even worse, I did it again. I don't even know where I was. I was trying like not to touch him because after the first time I was like, I cannot make that mistake again. But she did. She did make the mistake again. Oh my goodness. I like the feathered look, so lightly go over my brows and then I draw my little line. Oh, I feel like I should be zooming in while I'm doing this. I'm so silly. Ooh, don't you like that flirtatious eyebrows? If you watched my last video, you know that of course I've got to use my Tweezerman eyelash curler.
I just go and I like clamp it 5 times and then I hold it for 5 seconds. And then I like bring it in this way so I can get my outside eyelashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I hold it 5 seconds. And then I like to kind of just fan them out with my fingers a little bit.
Last up is my lipstick. I am a huge fan of MAC. I love the matte, M-A-T-T-E, matte version. And I love Russian red. I am a super let's go with red lipstick kind of gal. Ooh. Sometimes I blot it on with my finger, but today I'm feeling more of a just blot it straight on kind of vibe. And then after I do that, I like to just take my middle finger, I promise I'm not flipping you off, and I like to kind of just rub it in on the base. So on the bottom line and on the top line of my lip. It kind of blurs the lines a little bit, kind of adds to that bitten lip effect. My mom taught me this. I take the excess and blot it onto my cheeks for some blush. And then because it's winter, I want to add a little bit of that fake sun-kissed look. I'm going to take whatever is excess on my finger and kind of rub it into this crevice a little bit, just to make it a little sun-kissedy. And then finalement, oh, I thought my dad was shirtless. This last story took place with my best friend. So she had spent the night and she wanted to borrow some of my pajamas because she forgot them at her house. And so I was like, girl, go for it. And I have like 10 sets of pajama pants in my drawer. We were actually on our way to youth that night. And in the car, suddenly she goes, Charity, what's this little bump thing? What is this? I suddenly remembered, it dawned on me that there was a booger that had escaped my nose and gotten onto those pajama pants that I had completely forgotten about. And of all the pairs of pajama pants in my drawer that she chose the boogie ones. And so she asked me, like, Charity, what is this? And then suddenly it dawns on her, oh my gosh, is this a booger? I was like, oh, no, I have no idea what that would be. And then there was the moment where I had to be like, I'm so sorry. It's a booger. There's a booger in your pajama pants right now. Yeah. But for the final gloss, love this Dior Lip Glow Oil. We gotta zoom in. It's a deal, y'all. This applicator. Oh, it's ginormous! And the applicator just feels amazing and so soft. And to finish the get ready with me look, I'm wearing this super cute sweater. I don't exactly know where I got it, but I will link it down below if I can find it. And it's got these cute little rainbow stripes on it. It's Southern State University sweater. And these jeans I got from Old Navy, and these boots were a Costco find. I'm feeling cozy, cute, and ready to go to the UPS store.
Subscribe and like. Oh yeah.